Hi, this is Howie from Prime Your Pump, entertaining and actionable self-improvement. And today's lesson is about doing things right versus doing the right things. Okay? And my question to you is, are you so focused on doing things right in your life that you forget to understand whether you're doing the right things? And in other words, doing things right, okay, can mean that you're doing the wrong things correctly. And that's what today's lesson is all about. Just to repeat myself, you can be doing the wrong things better and better and better, or you can be doing the right things at first and competently, but then getting better and better and better at them. And you want to be in the second world, not the first world. So actually, it's first about doing the right things. Okay, and once you are doing the right things, make sure that you're doing them right. Okay, and for an example of not doing the right things is figuring out how to always win a fight with your spouse. So you're fighting with your spouse, which is the wrong thing, but you're getting better and better at it and winning more fights. So you're doing the wrong thing right. Okay, that's not what you want to be. And another example of not doing the right things is punishing your kids for getting shitty grades. All right, you're doing, and you may be getting better and better at figuring out what better, more motivating punishments are, but you're doing the wrong thing right. What you want to do is the opposite. You want to do the right things right. So a couple of examples of doing the right things, okay, would be instead of shopping around for a credit card to get a lower interest rate, why not change your lifestyle and not put so much money on your credit cards and be a more careful budgeter? That would be doing the right thing right, all right? Or instead of figuring out what your diet du jour is for today, all right, which is, and then you can get better and better at dieting, but once you stop dieting, everybody knows you gain back all your weight, all right? So the right thing would be learning how to lead a healthy eating life, and then continuing to do it right would be exercising, hydrating, eating the correct food. That's doing the right thing right, okay? Or another one, instead of having the same old boring sex, okay? You know, you start off with the kiss and you move down there, etc., 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 from step A to step B to step C to step D, all right? Same old boring sex. It works, all right? But maybe you're doing the wrong thing right. A better thing to do would be to talk to your partner and say, "Hey, what would you like?" That would be the right thing. And then you go out and you try all kinds of other stuff, role play, okay, sex toys, all kinds of things like that, costumes. You know, as a matter of fact, we once saw Rick in a Superman costume, okay, and, you know, with his abs, he, of course, looked great, okay, so there was a big change for his girlfriend, all right. Now, in terms of use it or lose it, okay, to make it actionable, okay, there are a couple of things that you can do to make sure you're doing the right things right. First is, you have your personal mission statement, and we talked about that earlier. So you want to stick to your personal mission statement. And if you stick to your personal mission statement, you probably will be starting off doing the right thing. All right? And you can make a list of pros and cons or pluses and minuses to help you see if you're doing the right thing right. And to make sure you're doing the right thing right, okay, the main thing you can do is to see, are you meeting your objectives and your desired results? And if you are, then you're doing the right things right. All right? And when to use it? Well, whenever you're trying to figure out whether you're doing the wrong thing better and better, or you're doing the right thing better and better. And that's something I'd really like you to think about. It's a very, very, very important point, all right? So many of us in this life do the wrong things better and better. And it's so important to do the right things better and better. So, what do you think about what we've talked about today? And please comment on whether or not you think, pick an example and figure out whether you think you're doing the wrong thing right or you're doing the right thing wrong. And that, picking that one example will start you off, okay, on a pathway to asking this question of yourself all the time. And until next week, remember to read our other blog posts, and if you like it, click like, and to sign up for our weekly newsletter. And until next week, remember, prime your pump.